He ran. It was like Linford Christie, wasn't he? He streaked along the street then. Well, I am here on the bed with a woman who you may not immediately recognise, because last time she was on the bed, she had loads of beautiful hair. And now, look at Belinda Carlisle, the wonderful singer. And
I have no hair.
that was brave.
It was brave.
Why did you decide to just chop it?
I don't know. I just got, I think it was, I had PMS.
Right.
Really bad PMS. And I just decided to do it. And it was too late to start to try to grow it back. But actually, I kind of like it.
Yeah,
it's
I
easy.
do too.
It's very easy.
What? Yeah. Are there any disadvantages though? There's nothing like you can do with it, is there?
Well, I wake up looking, you know, scary
Dumb.
sometimes. Really scary. But no, I like it. It's very easy.
Now you've moved from LA to France.
Right.
Why did you decide to move?
Well, I've spent a lot of time in France. My husband and I, for the past 6 and 7 years, we've decided, well, we started thinking about moving. And then the earthquake happened, and we left 5 days later. And we've been there since January, and it was a great thing. And also, I wasn't really too keen on the idea of raising my son in Los Angeles at the time. And he loves it, and we all love it.
Do you speak French?
A little bit. I've been taking lessons for about 6 or 7 years also.
Have you?
And I have a tutor twice a week. No, I speak very badly, but I get along. I get by.
You can say oui and courgette. Useful things.
Yeah.
Has it lived up to your expectations, though, moving completely to somewhere? So, I mean, it's very far after LA.
Right. It was, well, the first couple of months, it was really difficult adjusting. I mean, it's different, you know, a lot different culturally, and I had crying fits every day. But once I got past the getting used to it all, I love it. And I don't know if it's permanent, but for right now, I think it's one of the best things I've ever done.
Now, you're over here for the Princess Trust
Right.
concert. Have you met the Rolls before?
I've met Charles and I.
Have you?
Yes, I have.
You had a rather meaningful look on your face, though.
No, I have. I did the Princess Trust about 7 years ago.
What did they say? Big chat?
Hello, nice meeting you.
Oh. It's not good enough, is it? It isn't good enough. It wasn't a big
sorry.
probing, obviously.
Sorry.
And are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to sing backups with Squeeze, which I'm very excited about, and do one of my own songs.
Now, you always said that in the past that you wouldn't go back with your band, the Go-Go's.
Right.
But you have.
Yes, I am.
How did this happen?
Well, IRS Records in the States was releasing a retrospective on the band without our involvement, and we thought it'd be a much better project if we got involved because we had a lot of unreleased songs. So we put together this package, and we decided to go to the studio and record 3 new songs. And one of them turned out to be a single, which is doing really well in the States right now. And we decided to go on tour, which is what I'm doing right now. I flew over for this, right in the middle of our tour in the States, and we're having a surprisingly good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be back at 10 to 9 with Belinda, and we're going to be hearing more about this surprisingly good time.
Yes.
In detail. But now, it's time for today's super hint. Right, well, he can snog me. He's got about 10 minutes, and I'll be available for snogging. And now I'm back on the bed with Belinda Carlisle once again. And you were just telling us before about getting back together with the Go-Go's. So what kind of badness have you been up to? How naughty has it got on
No,
tour with
we've
the
actually
Go-Go's?
been very good. Well, now that we're older and more mature, and as most of us are married, and some of us have kids, so we have to be somewhat well-behaved. Somewhat.
So has all the talk been sort of more nappies and
No, it's
husbands
definitely
now?
not nappies or anything. And really the tour isn't that long enough to become that insane and to get into that much trouble. So, no, it's and plus we've been very busy, so it's mostly been about getting to the show, and we've been doing lots of press, so there hasn't really been a whole lot of time to get into much trouble.
And has there been any time to get grumpy with each other?
No, it's
You've all been
too
getting
short.
on much
We've
better.
been getting along great. Everybody's been getting along great, yeah.
Now, you first got together after chatting together on the sidewalk, didn't you, after a party? Is that how it really first started, the Go-Go's?
Right, we were at a party sitting on the curb, and we decided let's form a band, so we did. And we were just, you know, everybody we knew was in a band, a horrible band, so we thought we could form a band and be horrible too. And really, we just had a lot of determination, and there was some natural talent, I think, in the band, and you know.
Is it true you had the choice between being the drummer or the singer?
Right. And I had been the drummer in a band called the Germs, a punk band called the Germs. And yeah, I had the choice. I didn't want to play drums
Would have
anymore.
been very different, wouldn't it, had you
Yeah,
been
it
the
would
drummer?
have been a very different situation.
Your life would have been very different
very
drumming.
different. Right, it would have.
You're one of 7 children. Was it like the Waltons?
I don't know. Definitely not like the Waltons, no. I come from your typical dysfunctional family. The Waltons, I don't think, were very dysfunctional as far as I know.
Where are you in the whole line?
I'm the oldest.
Oh my goodness. Is
Yeah.
that a good or a bad?
Well, I think the oldest is the guinea pig. So it was tougher being the oldest, I think.
So you weren't like John Boy?
I was not like John Boy or Mary Ellen. No.
Or any of those sweet children?
No.
Do you think that you'll have a very big family?
No, absolutely not. I do want to have another baby. I think 2 is enough. 2 or 3 is my limit.
Now, your little boy, how old is he now?
He's almost 3.
So what can he do now?
Well, what can he do now? He talks and he walks, and no, he's going to start school soon, and he's learning, since we moved to France, he's learning both French and English, and he's going to be completely bilingual, I hope.
Fantastic,
Yeah, it's great, yeah.
You and your husband, just very briefly before we go, you eloped, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Why did you elope?
Ever since I was really young, I never saw myself having a wedding or, you know, having a dress, or any of that wedding stuff. And I always knew that I'd end up eloping somewhere, and that's exactly what happened. I had no desire to have any of the hubbub at all. So we eloped, didn't tell anybody, and immediately put on our sweats, and I won $4,000 playing baccarat.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That's very good.
Yeah.
Well, it's been very lovely to have you on the bed.
Thank you.
And everyone will be able to see you on TV soon, won't
Yes.
they? And now it's time to go over to Peter Smith with the final Big Breakfast News.